All right, ladies, are we ready to begin?
Ready to rumble.
It's important because we each have our own stories, and we thought it would be a fun time to have a chance for us to share with each other the stories. We've got room for 5 stories today. We're going to start with another story.
I'm here. Wake up. Well, I don't really have anything to say. Everyone's taken my thunder, and I shared what I was going to say. I do have a personal thank you to Ruth. She is the one who religiously invited me to come to our society meetings. I agree with Katie that it is very scary when you're practically the youngest lady in your congregation going to anything to go to an LWML meeting, and then a few years later being the president. And you were facing 50 women that are your mother's age or older, and you're telling them important information or what to do next. And I'm like, yeah, and I don't know Roger from Robert. The best thing about LWML for me is the mites and the mission grants. You know, everything that we've all said, getting to know wonderful people. I personally love Bible studies, and to attend some of them have been pretty good. And there's others that have been a little bit, let me just fill in this blank and move on. I like a little bit deeper meat, but that's my personal choice. I have a hard time with the concept of young women coming to meetings. I feel that it should become a priority. I know at different phases and times in our lives, we can't, and we all have seasons of grace that we need to give each other. And to come up with different events and something is a good idea anyhow. But if it's important, 9 times out of 10, they'll find a way to come. And we need to share our excitement about why we go. And like Katie said, invite them along and not feel like, did I wear my deodorant today? No one's coming to say hi. I mean, I was sitting here because I came early, and it took a long time before anyone sat by me, and I'm like, okay. You know, I walked around the church a while. I looked at all their bulletins since I'm the church secretary. It's fascinating. And just for your information, find other ways to share about LWML than the church bulletin or newsletter. They only find your mistakes. You're lucky if they read it. Yeah, they do, I suppose, but sometimes I wonder. And so it's been a good experience for me to grow. I've been involved for 30 some odd years. You know, I can't believe that seemed to be the youngest person forever, and now we finally have younger women in our congregation, and we encourage them to come, and we understand they have other commitments. But you know, you try to change it. I tried everything as different times as society president, and they always came back to the same, wanting to have the same Friday evening meeting. I tried mornings, afternoons, Tuesday, different days. So now we kind of try to have a mix. We mainly meet on Friday evenings, but twice a year we do a weekday lunch. And this year we're going to try a Saturday morning brunch to try to encourage some other people to come that might not come. We usually get a good turnout if a missionary is speaking. We'll have other members come, and we have to remember also at that time to invite the men. And I agree, men will feed the mite box. You just give it to them, talk about it. We've started putting things in the bulletin. It was just like a duh moment. I am the church secretary, well, we're just gathering mites and everyone should know this. But then it was, what have these mite projects impacted the communities now? They had that little impact blogs on the website. So I started cutting and pasting and fitting them in our bulletin, and no one said anything, but I thought they were pretty cool and I had fun finding them. So I figured, the more we do for something, usually we're the ones that grow the most. But, so that's my 2 cents worth, and maybe with inflation it's up to 4 now, but thank you for this time, and I am glad I came. I didn't wanna, but I did.
Great, isn't it fun to hear other people's stories, and so many times we get together with a committee and we get our work done, and then we go away and we don't get to know each other as well as we would like to. So there's opportunities for that every time we meet.